I was on the yoga mat and I felt my back hurting, like someone had whipped me with knives. I was in so much pain, and that's when I felt just leaving my body. And what happened is I was in a yoga class, and that's the first time I saw Jesus. So I was doing yoga, and I was like, okay, I separated, I was in my new place and I was just calm. I was very, okay, I'm healing, I'm doing yoga and all these things. I'm good to go. So I'm in that yoga class and I was like, let me do that soul mending for 5 minutes when you're in a shavasana and you accept and you open like you're in your inner self to everything, basically. It's like a portal and it's open. So I did it, and for the first time, I never understood where I went. So I was on the yoga mat and I felt my back hurting, like someone had whipped me with like knives. My skin was open. I felt physically I was in so much pain, but my eyes were closed and like I was not seeing anything. I was just like relaxing and I was like, why my back is so painful? Like, and I just accepted that pain. And I was like, okay, well, maybe there's something I need to see from there that is from my past. And that's when I felt just leaving my body. And I came inside of a church. And I was literally wearing what I was wearing in a yoga class. And I was like, what am I doing here? Like, it's a big church, it's all white. You see like the where the people are sitting, and it's like all wood. It's beautiful. It's pure. Like that's the best way I can say. It's there's so much light and it's so peaceful in there. And I never felt this way since that day. That day, this is the first time in my entire life that I was feeling that much peace. So I was in pain and I was sitting on the bench and I was in pain and I saw there's a lady next to me and she looked like an angel, with like the Virgin Mary, what she has, um, and she's taking holy water and she's just like pressing on my back because I have like thousands of wounds. And I look at her and I say, "Why am I here?" Like for me, it didn't make any sense. Like before, I would go to my little self where she needs healing, and she didn't say one word. She just turned. She looked in front of her, and there's a big cross with Jesus on it. And that's when I look at him in the eyes, and I couldn't take off my eyes on him. And I just walk in front of him, and I fell on my knees, and I cried. And what I heard was like, I died for you on the cross, and that's what you're doing. And I was like, please have mercy. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was I was so being deceitful. I felt shame, guilt. He showed me on that cross the pain that he felt in his back. That was the wound that he felt. And I was like, I betrayed you and I don't deserve to be here. And I'm sorry for that. And I continued to cry. And after that, that's when the guy in the class spoke and it bring me back. And I cried. I was in the class and I was crying, but like, it's so dark, people don't see you. And as they say, oh, we're gonna sit and we're gonna do the chant Om, I'm like, okay. This time I was not able to sit as like a Buddhist. I had to be on my knees, prayer. Me, I never knew this in my life because for me, it's like, yes, I knew who Jesus was, but salvation, have mercy, all these things, this is not things I know. Like, I never learned from it. So I do it and I sit and I'm not able to do that chant. And as they're doing it, I feel it's so oppressing on me. And it's like a billboard, a black billboard. Imagine someone take their nails and they scratch like this on it. I had shivers up my spine and I could just hear, "This is so wrong. This is wrong. Get out. This is wrong." Like, and it was very convicting. Like, I had to get out of there. So as soon as it ends, people know me there for like 2, 3 years. I mean, like, I didn't say one word to no one. I took my yoga mat, I ran outside, and I'm in front of my car and I'm about to throw up. And I'm like, the only thing I could hear, it's like, "It's okay, it's your salvation." Like, everything bad wanted to come out of me, and I was sweating, like, not the normal sweat, like, I was sick. And I called my boyfriend and I'm like, "I don't know what's going on." And he's a Christian. He's a Christian. And I'm like, "You're not going to believe what happened." I tell him the story and I'm like, "I'm going to get sick. I feel dizzy. I feel I'm going to throw up. I'm sweating my life." Like, and it's not a normal sweat. Like, even my face is sweating. And he's like, Veronica, it's okay. Like, this is normal. Like it, this is when he said salvation. He's like, "Do you know what salvation is?" And I'm like, "No." And that's when he explained it to me. And I'm like, "Okay." So after that, I go home and for 2 weeks, I was having nightmares. When I say I was not sleeping because I was scared. S- Something in my room was looking at me. I felt a presence, and it was not a presence that you want to be around. I was scared. I was just scared all the time.
Thanks for watching. This was just a short clip from the full episode of God's Voice Today podcast. And if you want to see the full story, it should be on the screen right now. So don't miss it.